I woke up this morning, I'm in bed, my wife comes out of the bathroom, she's got her phone, she goes, Trump tweeted you should be fired again. I was like, oh, and then I went downstairs and made bagels for the kids. It's like...
Hello to everyone tuning in tonight, especially the late-night crowd who just finished watching Jimmy Kimmel take his usual comedic swing at Donald Trump.
Late last night, the Angry Orange posted, why does ABC Fake News keep Jimmy Kimmel, a man with no talent and very poor television ratings, on the air? Why do the TV syndicates put up with it? Also, totally biased coverage. Get the bum off the air. I'm the bum. I'm the bum.
You know the routine. A few laughs, a few jokes, maybe even a story about someone insisting they were just stepping away for a moment.
And he posted this, I think this is interesting, at 12:49 a.m., 11 minutes after the show ended on the East Coast, which is nice. He watches us live. Hi, Mr. President. How are you?
While the punchlines landed. But here's why many of us are still awake.
Thanks for watching us on TV instead of on YouTube. We appreciate that, and I'll tell you, it's viewers like you who keep us on the air, ironically. It's also sweet that even in the middle of the biggest sex scandal in the history of the American presidency, he takes precious time on the toilet to post about our show.
It's not just the comedy. It's what settles in after the laughter fades. Reality, that quiet moment when a politician promises everything is going great, and you instinctively check your bank balance, your rent, your grocery costs, and the latest breaking news alert. And right now, that reality is this: Donald Trump is having a remarkably turbulent start to the holiday week. His response, as usual, isn't calm leadership. It's disruption abroad, retaliation at home, and prioritizing wealthy allies while everyday people are left worrying about the basics. As families try to plan for Christmas, he's playing geopolitical chess with real-world consequences and sending the bill to everyone else. Let's start with one of the more baffling announcements to come out this holiday season. Trump publicly declared he was appointing Louisiana Governor Jeff Landry as a special envoy to Greenland. Not an ambassador, not a recognized diplomatic role, just a custom-made title that seemed designed to provoke rather than solve anything. Landry responded online, thanking Trump and describing the role as an honor, even floating the idea of Greenland becoming part of the United States. That's not diplomacy, that's fantasy politics. Greenland is part of the Kingdom of Denmark, and it has its own people, government, and legal status under international law. You can't simply declare interest and expect sovereignty to change. Denmark and Greenland issued a joint response making that clear, emphasizing that borders and self-determination are non-negotiable principles. Denmark's foreign minister was reportedly so frustrated that the U.S. ambassador was formally summoned to explain the situation. An awkward position for any diplomat to be in. This episode didn't happen in isolation. It comes as Russian representatives have reportedly been engaging with figures close to Trump, promoting so-called peace proposals regarding Ukraine that echo familiar Kremlin language. They frame Russia's invasion as a conflict and suggest peace only if Ukraine gives up significant territory. That approach appears to resonate with Trump's worldview, one where powerful leaders carve up influence and label its stability. While Russia eyes Eastern Europe, Trump talks loosely about Greenland, Canada, or elsewhere, all under the banner of strength. But when major powers treat borders as optional, it doesn't lead to peace. It creates chaos. Back at home, the consequences are more immediate. Colorado recently faced devastating wildfires and flooding and requested federal disaster assistance. That aid was denied. According to reporting, the reason wasn't budgetary, it was political. Trump allegedly wanted the state to intervene on behalf of Tina Peters, a former official convicted in connection with efforts to undermine the 2020 election. Colorado officials declined, citing the rule of law. The response? Disaster aid withheld. Other states, including California and North Carolina, have described similar delays or refusals. Natural disasters don't pause for politics, but relief appears to have become conditional. The message is unmistakable. Support the administration or face the consequences. That isn't leadership, it's leverage. At the same time, Trump has pushed to significantly expand immigration enforcement infrastructure, including detention facilities and border operations. While framed as border security, the scale and rhetoric suggest something more aggressive. Resources flow freely to enforcement agencies, while communities recovering from disasters are told funds aren't available. Even programs branded with soft language, like a Home for the Holidays initiative offering financial incentives for voluntary departure, highlight the imbalance. Some Americans can't afford travel to see their families, yet large sums are suddenly available when it serves a political narrative. Internationally, the picture isn't any steadier. Reports indicate dozens of U.S. ambassadors have been recalled or left unfilled across key regions. From Africa to Europe to the Pacific, diplomacy thrives on presence, and when embassies are left leaderless, influence fades. That vacuum doesn't stay empty for long. Other global powers are eager to step in, shape narratives, and expand their reach. Calling this America First may sound strong, but in practice, it often looks like America stepping back while others move forward. Then there's the money trail. While states struggle to secure disaster funding, top officials have reportedly received significant upgrades in security and travel accommodations. Investigations have also highlighted how major political donors have benefited from favorable treatment, pardons, appointments, contracts, after contributing large sums. From luxury projects to defense contracts, the pattern raises questions about access and influence. It doesn't require a legal background to recognize the appearance of pay-to-play politics. Meanwhile, policies that could directly benefit the public are being sidelined. Several offshore wind projects were abruptly halted after being labeled national security concerns. The justification may warrant review, but critics note that similar scrutiny rarely applies to fossil fuel projects or arms deals. Clean energy initiatives that could lower costs and reduce dependence are paused, while traditional industries continue largely unaffected. Even cultural institutions aren't spared. Proposals to rename or rebrand iconic landmarks to include Trump's name have surfaced, sparking backlash. Supporters frame it as honoring leadership, while critics see it as self-promotion overshadowing history. Institutions meant to unite and inspire risk becoming branding exercises. Threaded through all of this is the unresolved issue of the Epstein records. Despite legal requirements for transparency, the release has been slow, heavily redacted, and incomplete. Survivors and the public were promised clarity. What they've received instead is a process that appears designed to minimize exposure rather than deliver accountability. Taken together, a pattern emerges: territorial posturing that unsettles allies, disaster relief used as a bargaining chip, immigration enforcement expanded while social support contracts, diplomacy reduced, donors rewarded, clean energy stalled, cultural symbols repurposed, transparency delayed, and through it all, a carefully curated image meant to distract from the impact on everyday people. If you've made it this far, you're doing exactly what this environment discourages: paying attention. You're noticing who benefits and who bears the cost. As the holidays approach and the noise grows louder, the most powerful response isn't outrage. It's awareness. Stay informed. Stay questioning. Because accountability only exists when people refuse to look away.